One of the animators that I have to say that really got me involved into the whole thing on Newgrounds was Mind Chamber. He did one of the things that he did back in the day was a thing with Transformers. It wasn't the best animation or anything. It's just how he did it, and the music and the art uh, just did something that just evoked a whole thing of me just wanting to just jump into the whole animating on Newgrounds or putting my animation towards Newgrounds. But this is not about me. This is about him. So going over that, Mind Chamber, he has created a lot of really great, body of work on Newgrounds. The Transformers was one. He did the Madness, and just going through a lot of things. He collaborated on some games. Talented artist. He's now, vested with Newgrounds as one of their well, I'm not sure if we'll call him a founding member, but he's one of the guys that's been there from groundworks up, doing his thing, throwing his different style. And after doing some research years ago, I realized that he was from my town. He was from Long Island, New York. Um, but it's just his style. He has that gritty style, that grungy style, and that urban imagery of how he did his work. He didn't care. Uh, from my perspective, it didn't seem like he cared about what other people's judgment of him was. He just did his work, and his work said it all. That this is him, and it defined who he was and his style. Um, that's a lot of respect right there to Mind Chamber. Um, if you want to see more of his work, just go to mindchamber.newgrounds.com. He is, one of those guys that I have to say, you know, it is what it is. Whatever you see from it is skill and talent. That's what it is. Um, hopefully we'll see a lot more from him, which would be on that caliber. I remember too when I think he was using Blender, the 3D program Blender, and he did a fight. I forgot the name of the animation where it was. I'm gonna see if I can find it, but it was amazing. At the time when you actually look into say, oh, like seeing a flash animation, but which looked 3D. I think he was using a Toon Shader at the time. My God, I guess it's too hard to even find what he did because he have done so many movies or collaborated with so many people. But the Transformers one was one of the big little highlights. When you look back, it didn't age well, but it wasn't just the visual; it was the music also that really defined his thing. He knew he knew what kind of hip hop DJ thing to really mix into it to really give it that vibe of like, okay, this is something that I want to like watch even if it is, and it works so well. And that's that. If you want to check out more on his work, as I say, go to mindchamber.newgrounds.com. Peace.